Hi traders. So after I have done more than 1,000 testing with the Edge Matrix web tool to analyze EAs, I have a conclusion, which is interesting because I had this exact thought before I started to actually analyze the Edge, the Monte Carlo simulations, all the things. And this is portfolio is king. Portfolio is king if the different robots or different currency pairs, different set files are not in huge correlation with each other. If they are not, they can reduce risk by 80%. And I have to tell you, I have tested, as I said, over 1,000 tests, 1,000 back tests. I analyzed their Edge, their Monte Carlo percentages, their Edge Matrix scores, and most of the time, even if these sets were doing great alone, if I combine them in a portfolio analysis, they were doing much better, especially when it comes to drawdown. Why it is important? It is important because I know most of you are prop traders. It is now the biggest thing in Forex. Prop trading is what everybody wants to do. And so in prop trading, if you are relying on one single set file for your EA, or many times just one EA, it is not going to give you a great diversification, and it is many times going to give you a bigger drawdown because you are very, very focused on one strategy, and if that strategy is going down, you are losing the account, for example. But if you have a balanced portfolio, a diversification that is tested, that is actually tested, then you can have a system. If, for example, one pair like Euro USD is going down, not the best period, but gold is going up, and for example the USD Canadian dollar is break even, but the GBP USD is going up with your system or with your different EAs, it is like a zigzag method. So they are balancing out each other, and even if just one set file is awful and it would have lost your account, all the other ones are balancing it out, and you might be break even or minus 1% or maybe plus 5% at the end of the day. So and if you would have been trading with just one set file, either you would have had like 20% plus, but you could have easily lost your account. And so if you are gambling, I recommend you to trade with one single set file and one single EA. But if you want to do it for the long term, which is extremely hard and only a handful of traders are capable of it, I highly recommend for you to trade with a portfolio that you test if it's not highly correlating. It is very important. So this is, I was thinking about what would be my best tip for you, my best advice that I can give you about prop trading. This is the best one. So if you are interested about this topic, let me know in the comments, because I can do more videos about this, much more. I can show you the software I am using and how I am using it. For this topic, I am going to put the link in the description for the software and for the EAs as well that have the potential to be good at prop firms. No promises. I am not a scammer. I am not going to promise results, but these EAs are developed for years. These EAs have multiple dynamic exits, safety features, news filter, Friday close, all the things that you need in a prop firm, and they are using single entry strategies. Nothing like gold, like these traders that I am seeing every day, that are just placing 100 gold trades or 10 gold trades even. What? Never mind. So that can just blow the account very easily. So nothing like that. If you are interested, let me know in the comments. I'm going to put my new website in the description because I worked on it for 2.5 years and finally it's up. Ciao. Have a great weekend and then have a great trading week.